I am not a liar. I have killed thousands. I have fed more drug fiends than the top 3 pharmaceutical companies combined. I have stolen children from parents, wives from husbands, wiped out entire generations. But lying, that I have never done. The rest are offenses against humanity. Lying is an offense against yourself. I am the head of the Santa Blanca organization, which you call a cartel. I had a dream. I dreamed of a land where we could grow our own coca, produce our own cocaine, where we could run our business free from interference from the police, the government, the army, the Yankees. In my dream, a woman's voice asked me,
Sueño, mijo, what if you had your own country?
like Moses, I led my people to the promised land, Bolivia. We came here. We bought the coca fields. What we couldn't buy, we took. We bought the police, the military, the judges, the politicians. We were on the verge of becoming the government itself, on the razor's edge from fulfilling my dream. Of creating a narco-state. The nation of Santa Blanca.
Last week, a crude explosive detonated outside the U.S. Embassy in La Paz, Bolivia. 2 Marine Embassy guards were injured in the blast. 2 days later, a CIA asset in central Bolivia provided us with these images. Our analysts have identified the individual in the photo as DEA Special Agent Ricardo Ricky Sandoval, my friend. Sandoval had spent the last 6 years investigating the local cocaine industry. Our understanding is that Sandoval was the intended target of the bombing. What the embassy bomb did not accomplish was completed up close and personal. Sandoval was captured, tortured, and killed. Then his body was dumped. We have yet to recover it. Our target, the group responsible for the embassy bombing and the death of Special Agent Sandoval, is the drug trafficking organization commonly known as the Santa Blanca cartel. Yesterday, they were just narcos. Today, they're narco-terrorists. Initially, the Bolivian government resisted the Mexican cartel. They formed Unidad, a Bolivian special forces unit. It didn't go as planned. Thousands of bodies later, politicians, police officers, and journalists have become an endangered species. The Bolivian government has imploded on itself. With no other options, the new president made a deal with Santa Blanca. You stop killing our people, we'll look the other way. Since then, Santa Blanca has turned Bolivia into the nexus of the South American drug trade. With their friends in Mexico, they also have a clear pipeline to the US and Canada. The only way to stop Santa Blanca for good is to completely dismantle them, piece by piece. The cartel is organized into 4 operations: production, smuggling, security, and influence. At the top of it all is El Jefe de los Jefes, boss of bosses, El Sueño.
The agent they murdered. You knew him?
He was a friend of mine.
Sorry for your loss.
I could say it comes with a job, but it doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. Guess you've been down here a while?
I've been living as Karen Bowman, international aid worker, for just about 5 years. Means living rough, but as a cover, gets me out and about.
At least it comes with a chopper.
How'd you get in country? I flew in business class from Manaus. Hey, I'm refreshed and ready for work, right? I just hitched rides from Barranco, Peru. How about you?
I got on board a bus in Hui, Argentina, and drank all the way to Villazon. Nobody wants to deal with a drunk on the bus.
That explains why you smell like ass.
I've heard rumors about you guys. I was a rookie field officer in Moscow when the coup went down. There was talk you were involved?
Nah, it must have been someone else. We were never there.
It's not every day you get to meet an urban legend in the flesh.
Huh, you should tell that to my kid. Maybe he'd listen when I tell him to take the trash out.
Is it hard being someone who doesn't officially exist?
You tell me, Karen Bowman, international aid worker.
I'm sure you've seen the horrible, fucked up shit humans are capable of when there are zero repercussions. But let me tell you right now, no matter how you compartmentalize, how you desensitize, you can't prepare for El Sueño. He's got a religious streak that rates pretty close to delusional. He's taken vows of poverty, chastity. If he's not in it for the chocha or the money, he's in it for the power. This joint task force is CIA, DEA, and JSOC. I'm your resident spook for this ride. Welcome to Operation Kingslayer.
Our briefing said there'd be a contingent of locals.
The Guitarist 26. They're a group of rebels who've been giving Unidad and Santa Blanca some resistance. We'll meet their leader, Pakatari, soon as we touch down. Bolivians have a long history of hating us Yankees, but this time, let's hope the enemy of my enemy will be my friend. But don't turn your back on him. I'm not going to.
Four soldiers. This is the help you promised? That Sandoval promised? A single Yankee died, so you send a handful of soldiers. Hundreds of Bolivians have died from Santa Blanca's bullets. Where will my hundreds of soldiers come from?
As Americans, we aren't here, remember? These soldiers are the best covert ops team our country has to offer. With their help, you won't need hundreds of soldiers.
Are you familiar with the word Huber, Senora Bowman?
Meet Pakatari, leader of the resistance group Guitarist 26. We will be working with the rebels to destabilize Santa Blanca's organization. They've been fighting Santa Blanca and corrupt Bolivian officials for nearly 6 years now. We'll need to coordinate targets.
There's no time for this. We have information on Amarus' whereabouts.
Amaru? You found him? Amaru is one of the founders of the Guitarist 26.
More than that, her group is founded on his ideas. Without his theories of an agrarian proletariat, there would be no organized resistance against Santa Blanca and the corruption in our government. Amaru must be saved. If you were to assist my people, it would do much to earn my confidence.
Where is he?
We do not know exactly. We know he's in this province and that there's a Santa Blanca lieutenant who knows where he is.
I'll put a call into the activity, see if they can dig more intel out of the airwaves. Start looking for that lieutenant and keep me informed of everything via sat phone. Good hunting.
Saving Amaru is important to our cause, Yankee. Make sure you don't kill the Santa Blanca lieutenant before you get the chance to ask him questions.
Time to earn your pay, people. Put on your game faces.
I tell you, I'm not too comfortable working with Pakatari and these rebels. Their kind of ideology always ends up with more bodies in the ground.
What's your feeling on this op, Nomad?
End of the day, this is a revenge mission. We need to focus and get this done quick before we get stuck between local politics and the firestorm of cartel bullets. First objective, track down that Santa Blanca lieutenant so we can find Amaru.
Hooah!
Transmitiendo desde Bolivia.
Esto es Radio Santa Blanca.
No venimos a ver si podíamos. Venimos porque podíamos. Santa Blanca Radio. Todo el poder de México transmitiendo con 100.000 watts de potencia. Santa Blanca Radio. La voz de los patrones.
PSYOP unit down here, don't you think? Or MISO, or whatever they're called now.
Shit, there might be one here already for all we know. Bowman plays her cards close to the chest.
You don't think Bowman's got other operators out here?
You think the activity's just a bunch of chairborne rangers? They might not be throwing lead, but somebody else is out here.
Welcome back to SB Radio, and with you as always, your lovable, adorable, completely fuckable DJ Perico. Alright, so with the noise surrounding the bombing of the US Embassy starting to die down a little bit, all of the strange details of the incident are starting to come into focus for your Perico. And not just the details, neta, but also the gaps in the story, the blank spaces where nothing's been drawn. Everybody is blaming, or crediting depending who you ask, is blaming this bombing on the Santa Blanca cartel. Bueno, no one within the cartel has claimed responsibility.
Bad guys in the area.
Hostile down. Drone is airborne. I got a target carrying submachine guns. Just spotted one with submachine guns. Don't want to spook the target. Switch to suppressors. Got eyes on the target. Let's move. That's a kill.
Looks good. Come on.
I see a second target.
Tenemos 5 minutos para descansar, ¿no?
I heard a Sicario over here, inside the watchtower.
Target down. Stay quiet.
¡Yo no he hecho nada! ¡Suéltame, güey!
They're gonna make you back up.
Y hay algo, compas. Por aquí hay algo culero, así que alertas.
Silencio.
¡Pinche cabrón! ¡Vas, vas!
Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions, or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. ¿No entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabrón! What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
We need to get this done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead. Maybe, maybe not. Amaru's a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move. We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up the supplies later. Let's get moving. The cartel isn't gonna wait around for us to track down and rescue Amaru.
All clear, all clear.
Hang on, I'll drive.
Santa Blanca Radio con DJ Perico.
Last night I dreamt of Coyote, the trickster. He was in the Sonora Desert, sniffing through the scrub, searching. He found what he was looking for. His coyote pups. Small.
Suaves y con carácter. Tabaco fino tostado a la manera tradicional. Humitos con filtro. La mejor compañía para quien sabe disfrutar el aroma de un buen cigarro.
A la venta en su estante favorito.
Las mentes cerradas. The small-minded will tell you that Santa Muerte is a dark religion, morbid and dangerous. I say that ordinary morality is for children and simpletons. An attraction to death has long been one of mankind's great taboos, and taboos are made to be broken. Why else do we gorge ourselves on holidays? Why are carnivals and the feast days of saints? Santa Muerte is a dark but sensual angel of death. And that representation of death affirms life, and life...
Coming up on a Toyo farm. Remember, a lot of these sicarios are ex-military.
ID your targets. If Amaru gets killed by a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go.
This is the experience that Santa Muerte embodies. Come...
I got a narco over here.
Tango marked. He's a little close to civilians. He makes 5.
We got a Sicario.
Drone.
There, in front of the barn. I'm engaging tangos.
All right, breathe easy. Back it up, back it up.
¿Qué onda? ¿Alguien quiere ir a luchar? ¿Cuál es pa, güey? Ven para acá.
Get back before they make you.
¿Qué chingados es eso?
Entiendan, carajo. Agarraron a la persona que no debían. Exijo que me saquen ahora mismo de aquí, bestias.
Continuemos.
No fue nada.
Ponte la mano en la cara cuando le metas un plomazo.
Alguien ayúdeme a salir de aquí.
La salpicadura de sangre, güey. No el pinche olor a puerco.
Now's a good time to think about your life choices, friend.
¿Dónde andará mi amenaza del alma?
Hostile down.
Cada vez que se va a correr la sangre.
I got eyes on a weapons case.
Sé que alguien me escucha, cabrones. Sé que están ahí. Así que escuchen bien. El Dios no perdona.
Got a station for SP's communication network. I say we knock down that door and take out their control terminal.
Entiendan, carajo. Agarraron a la persona que no debían. Exijo que me saquen ahora mismo de aquí, bestias. Oiga.
Hold up, they're gonna see you.
Algo está pasando.
Si te mueves, estás muerto. ¿Entiendes?
Convencer a estos cabrones que me siento más libre.
Fuck, engage him.
Alguien ayúdeme a salir de aquí.
Near the comm gear, watch out.
Sé que alguien me escucha, cabrones. Sé que están ahí. Así que escuchen bien. La rebelión no perdona.
Got it.
We're clear.
Quiero pensar que está pasando. Esto ya es demasiado. Todavía no estamos a salvo. Pero Dios le pagará esto que ha hecho por mí.
Are you Amaru?
What's left of him anyway?
Come on, we're getting you out of here.
Hola.
I'll pilot.
Where are you taking me?
Back to your friends.
Entonces Pacatari has made his deal with the malditos extranjeros, the young fool.
Take it up with him, senor. So there's this army ranger on leave out in my neck of the woods, and he decided he wanted to get himself a pair of alligator boots. But you know, we're talking a ranger here. He wasn't gonna go to no shoe store. No, he gets himself a knife and heads out to the bayou to get him a gator and make some boots for himself. So he gets off the highway and heads back into the country and finds a little old bait shop near the edge of the swamp. He asks the man where he can find himself a gator, and the man gives him directions into the bayou.
This doesn't end with banjo music, does it?
Just let me tell the story, okay? Anyway, the guy at the bait shop says, "Look here, while you're out there, keep an eye out for these 2 Marines I sent in a couple days ago. They were after gator boots too, and they should have been back by now." Ranger says, he'll keep an eye out for him, and heads into the bayou. He follows the man's directions and heads way out into the swamp. When he gets to where he's going, sure enough, he sees these 2 Marines standing up to their waists in the water. Over on the shore nearby, there's like 20 dead gators in the mud. Now, as the ranger watches a gator swim up to the Marines, this jarhead jumps on the gator, kills it with his knife, drags it up on the shore, flips it over, and looks at the gator.
This is it. There's a weapons case over here.
Hey, como anda?
Are you hurt?
Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons, they had questioning me. Let us say, their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
Si, Yuri Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval while Sueño questioned him. I want them bad.
We only saw run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed Amaru.
But I haven't seen Yuri and Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
We'll search every village and camp until we find something.
Somebody's gotta know something. Gather documents, hack computers, interrogate hostile lieutenants, talk to civvies, whatever it takes.
We'll turn over every rock.
Hey, ¿qué pasa?
Heads up. Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through. That's the rundown on La Yuri and El Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall. Personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño.
El Muro's little brother is La Plaga. Nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head Sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. We want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out. I'll drive.
Nomad, I've got Pacatari on the line. Sounds like he needs our help.
Put him through.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua, and Bowman says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri Polito have broken their spirit. The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
Spare me the rhetoric, Katari. Just tell me what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my people much-needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done.
Taking orders from Pacatari now?
Katari needs this convoy. We are gonna give it to him. The more he depends on us to get shit done, the more we can get out of him in return.
Pacatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things around, we'll be able to count on his support in the future. Pacatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things around, we'll be able to count on his support in the future. There were 4 people in the room the night DEA agent Ricky Sandoval was murdered. El Sueño, the head of the Santa Blanca cartel, Ricky, and the last 2 were La Yuri and El Polito. Yuri and Polito met at a poor state-run hospital in Chiapas, where El Polito was doing his residency and La Yuri worked as a nurse. It was love at first sight. From the first moment their eyes met, they were inseparable. A love like no other. One day, a buchon named La Plaga walked into the ER, all shot up. It was touch and go for a while, but Yuri and Polito were able to save his life. La Plaga was grateful. He showered them with gifts, invitations to the most exclusive parties, even a new car. And after a while, La Plaga made Yuri and Polito the personal medical staff of the Santa Blanca cartel. But that wasn't their main job. See, Yuri and Polito know about the human body. They know how much pain a person can endure before he'll die. They know how to keep a person alive and awake so they can feel the pain. And most of all, they know how to inflict that pain. That's what they do in Itaqua province. When Santa Blanca captures someone that refuses to talk, La Yuri and El Polito make them talk. They break people. Like I said, there were 4 people in the room the night Ricky Sandoval was murdered. Sueño, Ricky, Yuri, and Polito. They kept Ricky alive while Sueño tortured him. Non-stop for 47 hours straight. They broke Ricky Sandoval. Then Sueño executed him. Pakatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things around, we'll be able to count on his support in the future.
Buenas, compas! DJ Perico with the real treat for you today. It is with great pleasure that I introduce our hero in the Stetson, our saint of social media, mi compadre, La Plaga.
Hey, muchas gracias, DJ Perico. I'm really happy to be here. Chingón, carnal.
So, everybody's still talking about your video from last month. Sí. I have to say, that was some inspired shit. Hanging ese vato upside down, then cutting? How did you think this shit up?
Chido, bro. I appreciate the comments. In actuality, I read a lot, DJ Perico. The French intellectual Georges Bataille wrote extensively about methods of torture, and as he describes, there is an erotic element to the activity.
Uh-huh.
And tangentially, I try to exploit that element for the viewing audience.
So, in other words, you're a sick fuck.
La neta, sí, bro.
Yo, pendejos, stop what you're doing and give a listen to some words of wisdom from El Sueño.
A boy once asked me, what makes a good sicario? The question gave me pause. We do not recruit sicarios through job listings in the newspaper. We recruit the people we know. Amigos from la calle, duros we might meet in prison. And we may see something in these hombres that we like, something that has potential. But the boy who asked the question, what makes a good sicario, was asking because he wanted to know who he should be, who he should become. There are many qualities that a good sicario must try to have. Cojones, strength, good aim with a rifle, cunning. Very few men in this world have all these gifts, but in truth, a man needs none of them to be a good sicario. The only thing a man needs is loyalty. Loyalty to Santa Blanca, to Santa Muerte, and to me. When a man gives his loyalty to our cause, it gives him the other characteristics he needs. Loyalty will give him the cunning to make his money. It will give him the strength to move mountains, and it will give him the aim to kill his enemies. And if a man gives me his loyalty, I give mine back. He will share in the fruits of our cause, and he will have his place in our paradise.
Opening fire. Tango down.
Acabamos de enviar tropas adicionales justo ahora. Ataquen y destruyan al enemigo.
Fucking hell!
Bajo el fuego de armas enemigas y no sabemos cuántos son. Ya vienen en camino tropas de apoyo.
Why'd you shoot a civilian? Good to go.
Open fire.
Escort car has been destroyed.
Target is down. Watch the truck. We need the shit inside of there.
Heads up. We've got an Unidad convoy on the move. I've got eyes on multiple vehicles, including a commo truck.
Let's get after it. The rebels are hurting for decent comms. We could loot the truck and share the love with Qatari's people.
Commo truck secure. Qatari's people are on the way to pick up the gear. Pac, this is Nomad. The convoy is secure.
Gracias, amigo. My people will make good use of those supplies. My people are searching for La Yuri y El Polito, but in the meantime, there is something else you can do for us. I have prepared a speech for the people of Bolivia. It is a call to arms that we will broadcast from Itaqua.
Santa Blanca is going to send troops to shut that down as soon as they hear the transmission.
You see my problem? I need someone dependable to find a radio transmitter and protect it until the broadcast is complete.
Okay, Qatari. We'll get it done.
that have helped you improve your lives. But Bacatari and his rebels threaten the safety of this way of life. Pinches lobos disfrazados de ovejas. We will do our part, but you must do yours. Do not support Bacatari and his rebels. Report any rebel activity directly to your local Santa Blanca organization. Juntos, we can defeat the rebel menace.
Hola, vatos! Seeing how we're living in Bolivia?
The drone is up. Got another tango. I got a third.
Eyes on 2 Sicarios.
Point him out.
The soccer field.
It got all fizzy and shit when I was brushing, and I guess it got my teeth clean and all, but yo.
Cover! Get to cover!
The lieutenant's escaping. ¡Métanles la verga a todos esos putos! ¡Mátenlos!
Shit, they spotted us.
Engaging.
Buenos dias, Amarus. This is Eliano. You've all known me for a long time. Many of you the United Nations has prohibited it.
Oh, hell. Well, there's always another chopper out there somewhere, right? Who's up for stealing a helicopter? That one's packed full of supplies the rebels could use. Let's grab it.
Oh fuck, they're heading this way.
Hang on, I'm coming.
Hang on, I'll drive.
Aplica ahora mismo. Nuestra misión es ayudarte a alcanzar tus... sueños. ¿Qué estás esperando?
Let's roll.
Acércate ahora. Esperanza Santa Blanca.
Hola, raza! This is DJ Perico coming back from a non-stop block of tunes. That last track brought me back, vatos. I was remembering this time me and my boy Javi went to this party on that East 38th Street hood in LA. We didn't roll with those carnales, but I was sweating this mora whose brother was in with them real deep. Javi and me was like 15 or something, 14. And like the young bloods we were, we wanted to come through the door looking hard, cabrones pues. But Javi, man, that fucker was always stoned.
I think Santa Blanca gives out a lot of these.
Munchies made him stop for a fucking enchilada. Yo, after he ate, we rolled through the door of that party in our crispy white tees and our fucking 501s.
So how brutal is Yuri and Polito's torture anyway?
I sure as hell don't want to find out.
But I mean, obviously it's nothing as softball as waterboarding, right? I mean, we're talking permanent damage and death here.
They're also medically trained, so you have to figure there are some pharmaceuticals at work to keep their victims awake.
See, back in the day, the real torturers didn't need drugs to keep their victims awake.
So they're amateurs.
That's obvious from how few people survive their interrogations. A real torturer, a professional. He or she is in control. He or she understands what's needed. Yuri and Polito are sloppy. They get carried away. They do it for the fun of it, not because it's a job and not for the art. So yes, they're brutal, but not because they try to be. They're brutal because they're incompetent.
You got a dark side hidden under that smile, don't you?
Santa Blanca Radio. Que rollo, plebes? This is DJ Perico with a special message from El Sueño.
My brothers in arms, your history is written in ink on your skin. The tattoos on your body tell your biography. When you go to El Calabozo, to prison, everyone looking from...
Oh, that was messy as shit. Hold up, we got hostile activity.
Marking target. Watch the background. Tango number 3. Got eyes on the tango. He's got a lot of background. Target marked. Keep an eye on your background. Sniper up in the tower. Sniper, top of the tower.
Oh, how I love a good quinceañera. The kids are...
Pakatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things around, we'll be able to count on his support in the future.
Hold still.
Okay, okay.
Deploying drone.
¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo se siente? Lo veo mal.
Esta es una zona militar. El paso está prohibido.
¿Qué le preocupa? ¿Qué trae en mente? ¿Por qué no se reportó allí?
Señor, ¿cómo está? Todo tranquilo, yo concedo.
¿Están listos para el trabajo de mañana?
Esta es una zona militar. El paso está prohibido.
¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo se siente? Lo veo mal.
Hola, compañero.
¿Qué le preocupa? ¿Qué trae en mente? Ya le está patrullando la zona militar.
El paso está prohibido.
Déjeme, que no tengo tiempo ya.
¿Cómo extraño el asado de chancho de mi mamá?
¿Cómo es, vos?
¿Cómo cree que vaya a acabar esta
Hey, an Unidad soldier. Near the bunker.
¿Por qué no se reportó allí? ¿Qué ocurrió? Hey, ¿cómo le va? ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo se siente? Lo veo mal. ¿Qué le preocupa? ¿Qué trae en mente?
Okay, all clear.
Pakatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things around, we'll be able to count on his support in the future.
Hey, we got a narco. Over by the soccer field.
Got another tango. I got a third target.
I'm seeing 2 narcos here. The soccer field. We got a couple of narcos.
Tell me where.
Over by the soccer field.
Why else do we gorge ourselves in holiday? Why are carnivals and feast days of saints? Santa Muerte is a dark but central angel of death. A firm Islam, and I, real
That LT's getting away.
Damn it. Guess the rebels are going to have to go without for a bit. Shitballs.
Get the hell out of there.
Got it.
This lists the location of a cartel combination they're awarding to some guy who killed a few rebels.
Pakatari's rebel movement.
The drone is up. I got eyes on a mounted weapon.
I got a narco over here. Over there, near that crate of comm gear.
El padrecito le ha de haber pedido lana para su absolución, cabrón. Hasta huevo. Ya ves que al sueño se le da mejor repartir plomazos que lana.
Güey, me acabo de tatuar una serpiente en la espalda. ¡A huevo! ¿Qué, putito? ¿Quieres que te dé una probadita para que veas los cabrón que soy?
Hang back before this boss.
Si la quieres más que nada en la vida, hazla tuya.
Venga. ¿Qué fue eso, cabrón?
Culatas a la medida. Cañones personalizados. Cualquier relieve a tu gusto. Miras láser de última generación chapeados de oro. Véngase a pipéame la fusca. ¿Qué esperan, carnales?
We're good, we're good.
see you. Hold up. They're on alert.
Gracias por esto, Fernando. Ahora toca confirmar punto final.
¿Qué chingados esperas? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
They're coming right at us. What's the word, boss?
Hostile kill.
Engaging tangos.
Get down!
Tango down.
¿Quién anda ahí?
¡Vénganse para partirle su madre!
I got you, man. Just hang tight. I'm heading your way.
¿Qué chingados esperas? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
Anyone else here tired of those cartel dicks chatting with each other? We could put a dent in that with this. Location of one of their network stations.
Pakatari's got some brass ones, I'll give him that. Give that fucker an inch and he'll take a mile.
If he can get us to Yuri and Polito, it's worth it. Let's get it done.
We got hostiles in the area.
All good, all clear.
Eso se merece lo que les hicimos. Merecimos la libertad. Quítenos las cadenas.
Que rollo, vatos? DJ Perico here. And I, for one, have to admit that though Santa Blanca has been experiencing a boom in the last few years, some recent events are a little bit difficult, right? To talk about it all, here's another message from the man himself, El Sueño.
Many of our Santa Blanca hermanos have recently died, and I do not blame those of you who have your doubts about our place in Bolivia, about our work here, about me. But, just like Job in the Bible, God and Satan will always test man's faith. With God's permission, Satanas took Job's wealth, took his family, covered his body in sores. But Job did not lose faith. As children, we are taught that Job was rewarded for his faith, that his wealth was replaced, his family was replaced, and his sores were healed. But that is not the book's true lesson. The true lesson is that Job changed his relationship to God, forced God himself to reflect on what he had done to his faithful. Out of this confrontation with God, Job became a new man because God now understood and respected him. As we wage our war, hermanos, as
Drone is airborne. Tango marked, but he's got a civilian nearby.
I'll drive.
Fuck me with the Hornets.
¡Acá! ¡Pásenlo!
shepherd loves his flock. In the pleasures of the flesh.
We got enemy reinforcements
this will first
incoming.
make you weak in the mind, and then it will make you weak in the body. When Santa Muerte spoke to me, she showed me the way to true spiritual.
Fucking hell! Engage targets. That's it, we're clear.
We rattled somebody's cage.
I'm opening fire.
More cartel handiwork. Fucking animals.
Shit, take cover!
Go down. The lieutenant's trying to escape. We're good. We all in one piece?
DJ Perico here, talking to you about the bright future of the Santa Blanca cartel. I know we've only been in Bolivia a few years, but look how much we've grown. How much good shit has happened for us in those few years. Man, this backwater corner of Bolivia was just mud and muck till we stepped off the airplane and set up shop.
Dig in. The cartel's gonna hit this place hard once that transmission starts.
Yeah, when you come this far, when you're...
Everybody hold up, we got hostiles in the area.
Is it too much to ask to be able to raise our children without them lying awake every night listening to the sound of gunfire? Must we lie awake as well, wondering if a stray bullet might come through their bedroom walls and take them from us. If we do not take our country back, those bullets will find us one way or another. If we are to die, let it be on our feet instead.
Shitballs.
You're in bad shape. You'll be fine, man. I'm on my way.
Thanks.
Clear on this side.
Show's over. That ought to get the rebels fired up.
Well done, compadres. My speech was heard all over Bolivia. It is only a matter of time before the people rise up and join our cause. Viva la revolución!
Glad we could help. Now what have you got on Yuri and Polito?
Nothing yet, amigo. Those two, they cover their tracks well. But my people are working on it. We will know something soon. In the meantime, my revolutionary brothers in Itaqua stand ready to help if you need them. Just call, and they will come.
I'll keep that in mind.
Like between 9 a.m. and 11... I don't do no coke. And between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m.
Frag
also
out.
no coke. Now, I can smoke all the weed.
Compadre, I may have someone who can give you information on Yuri and Polito.
I'm listening.
One of my lieutenants managed to escape from them. He fled to a village called Culta. Rather than give my man up to the cartel, the villagers hid him.
Goddamn bravery right there.
In response, Santa Blanca razed every home and executed all the villagers.
Fuck.
My lieutenant is still being kept alive. Probably so he can be killed in an even more painful way.
Understood. We're heading to Culta now.
The Santa Blanca